Numbers 23 and 23, surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought? Kal halal Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Hashem, Rachacha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations of brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few elect ladies and sisters tuning into these video epistles. Hope you're edified, built up by the power that's coming out of this book. It's our book, the holy book for the holy people. It's getting into this lesson that I thought earlier. I think it was yesterday I wrote this word down, hangover. But we're getting over a seriously bad hangover. And that's the title of the lesson. What's this hangover? Well, it's this man and his kingdom, our power. Whose name is Yahweh, his only begotten son is Yahweh Shai. We are the true children of Israel. They're calling us bywords, part of our punishment to forget who we were, of the royal household of David, calling us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All the names don't matter anymore. Esau, Edom, the Edomite, calling himself the white man. That's his biblical nationality. So all this truth is back into the earth because it's time. Time for what? Time for the prophecies to be fulfilled. And this man's kingdom is truly over. We're going to get straight back to the scripture here. There's nothing worse than a diseased mind with this man and all of his wickedness covered up and hidden the truth. But it's back into the earth, and the hopeful elect, that's what we call ourselves, are a party to this awakening, so to speak, of the truth coming back. Where back to Numbers here, 23. Let's start now at 21. He hath not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither hath he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God, Yahweh, thy power is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. The Most High brought them out of Egypt. Them who is the children of Israel. That's us. We don't care about all the laughter. Reincarnation is real. It's in the scriptures. We were back there and we're back now. In modern day Egypt, it's America, Babylon the Great. It's the place where the great deliverance and the great destruction is getting ready to take place. The Most High brought them out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what had God wrought? His power is about to be seen. All of the witchcraft, the sorceries, it's not working on Israel and Jacob. Well, not of the elect. Lord willing, we're of that number. That's that song, your lies ain't working no more. It just ain't working. You can see what it's doing. We know what you're talking about in these stupid little meetings. It's just not working. Deuteronomy 28 and 28. These are from, in this chapter here, from chapter 28 of Deuteronomy, from 15 to the end. It's just full of all these curses, and this is one of them. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Heart, that's the mind. And the bunch of our folk, of which we were at one time one of them, lost our minds, all caught up in what this man has to offer. What man? It's Esau, Edom, who heads up a list of the wicked nations. He himself referred to as the wicked in Malachi 1 and 4. And so this madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart, mind, love in the Hebrew, that's a part of the curses. To take on this man's madness, thinking it's the truth, it's all lies. We've got this word hangover in the title here. Let's get the definition. Wrote down a few words associated with this condition here. Hangover, excess spirits, because it, alcohol referred to as spirits. A letdown following great excitement or excess. That's where we are right now. Great excess. Excess of what? Of this man's madness, what he claims is freedom. Got you tied up with all kinds of what they call it, adhesive contracts, your birth certificate, your every insurance, every national insurance numbers and social numbers and what have you. You can't own anything. All of your taxes go to this man. What man? It's the international bankers. Amalek, the chief tribe amongst the Edomites, calling themselves the white man. But let's get more on this astonishment of spirit. These are demons here. Let's speak about them. Mark 5, here's an example here. 2 and 3. And when he was come out of the ship, speaking of Yahushua, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains. And you'd have to read the rest of this. I want to jump forward here. Go from 7. And cried with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of the Most High Power? I adjure thee by the Heavenly Father, that thou torment me not. For he said unto him, red letter Yahushua speaking, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And that's that voice that we're hearing now. Those of us who are of that number, to be awakened, a chance at being saved, salvation. That's what Yahushua means. His name means salvation. He's calling his elect, removing the unclean spirit, the astonishment of mind, this seriously bad hangover. Come out of them. Come out of him. Free him up for salvation. Isaiah 66. Something here on that. There's a few of these. This delusional state that we're in. 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. They who? It's the true children of Israel. It's we are the people. 2 Thessalonians is repeated here somewhat. Let's go from 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. A lot of people, look what's going on in Israel right now. People have woken up to who they are, but they're not focusing on these prophecies. They got this tit for tat, he said, she said. It's like being in a playground. What on earth are these people thinking about? All the prophecies are kicking off left and right. This man, Esau, Edom, getting ready to come down with great wrath. You've got wars. Everything is happening all at the same time. The master strategist, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is doing his thing. He's doing a mighty work. And these people are not focusing. They're talking about soup kitchens and charity work and all this type of thing. What has that got to do with the salvation to come, the kingdom, the gospel of reconciliation? You're not commanded to do this. You should be preaching and teaching this truth. The blood of these people's hands going to be on their shoulders surely. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So what's going to happen about this? And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. See? That's what's happening in the earth. And these people are totally confused. They're blocked. They've got this Jebus character that's been used to block the 2/3. 2 out of every 3 Hebrew Israelites, that's Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those of us spread to the four corners of the earth, who spread their lineage is counted, going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, no matter what we look like. It's not a color thing, by the way. If you're stuck on that, you've got some catching up to do. 2 out of every 3 are about to be destroyed, along with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They're getting ready to go into slavery. Let's get some more in this enchantment here. Can't stop, won't stop. Isaiah 47 from 12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. They're having their meetings, bilateral, trilateral, all kinds of meetings, WEF and all the rest of it, no matter what their initials are. What are they meeting about? How to control the masses and destroy the true children of Israel. They got their space force ready. Why are they readying up their space force? It's to fight Yahweh and the angelic army that they can see looming large in the rear view mirror. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as a stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. What flame? Thermonuclear war. They've been given the technology to destroy themselves. What's that? Isaiah 54:16. Maybe we'll get that after this. The power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before. I mentioned it. Let's see if we get it. 54. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal. What's a smith? It's a weapons maker. A smith can be used to do other good things, making horseshoes and all kind of instruments that can be used for good farming instruments and all the rest of it. But this is making clear, what's it talking about? Behold, this is Isaiah 54:16. I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. What work? I have created the waster to destroy. Just in case you think it's to do something that is useful. No, this useful is going to be for destruction by way of thermonuclear war. Let's get one here in Sirach. This delusion, it's not an easy thing. Sirach in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 25:13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, that's of the mind, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. It goes on to speak about other things. It's the first part that got me here. In my mind, I was thinking, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, the plague of the mind. Once that's gone, you're gone. Your limbs will have no use. You wouldn't even know what your limbs are for. Any plague. And this is this seriously bad hangover that's got the majority of folks on the earth, the inhabitants of the earth, but just the elect. Lord willing, we're of that number. Who are sobering up the lies, rape, pillage, plunder, murder, on and on and on. Ephesians. Let's get to... I have one here in Ephesians. Maybe I didn't mark it. Let's see. Galatians. Ephesians 4. Let's go from 18. Having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of the Most High, through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart, the mind, remember, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, excess, to work all uncleanness with greediness. But ye have not so learned. Hamashiach means the anointed one. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's what we're speaking about. Getting that touch in the mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Well, a lot of folk, they haven't remembered that at all. They're not interested in that. They're stuck with the lies that this man has sold them. He bought them off. And whereas a bunch of us are looking forward, us who we refer to ourselves as a hopeful elect, it's the elect of the royal household of faith. We're looking forward to the revenge. That's what we're looking forward to. We've been held captive, taken here against our will. We're not looking to set up anything here. We want to see it destroyed. Luke 18:7, and shall not this red letter, and shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, who is Yahweh Shai, shall he find faith on the earth? If we are of that number. Yes, yes, and yes. Jeremiah 30:16, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries. What about this can you not understand? All, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because they called thee an outcast. They're all having a laugh. It's all a big joke at them. What, you? Saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. It can't be you. Look at the state of you. Pull your pants up. Look at all those tattoos on you. What, these people? It can't be these people. Psalms 149. Let's go from 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishment upon the people they're sobering up from their hangover, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. This truth has reached right up to the top. They know who we are. We're not hiding. To execute upon them who? It's the Edomites with Amalek, the Amalekites, who run things. The earth has been given into their hands, but it's been wrenched away, and fire is going to be their final destruction, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints who are Hebrew Israelites. Praise ye the Lord. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the elect, been given a remedy, the antidote, so to speak, to this seriously bad hangover. The poison from Esau, Edom is Jeebus character, Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, Confucius, whatever the hell their names are. It's all idolatry. It's poison. And this remedy, this new song, the truth, the gospel of reconciliation, is stirred up our pure minds. And we're no longer diseased in the mind through this gospel of faith in Yahweh Shai. That's what we're pushing. That's what's back in the earth. And we're not ashamed of the gospel. I'm going to hold it there for the lesson. You've been listening to We're Getting Over a seriously bad hangover. Shalom till the next lesson. We don't fear this man. We fear our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.